Hi, this is Katie Proctor, the owner of Books with Pictures here in Portland, Oregon.
And this is writer and critic Douglas Wolk.
And there's a whole bunch of comics that came out this week that we're super excited about.
It's true.
First of all, this one, Blackwood by Evan Dorkin and Veronica and Andy Fish.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this book.
It's really good. You were describing it as...
So, I was describing it as a very dark Harry Potter story. So we have a school for gifted youngsters, one might say.
Gifted youngsters with an interest in unusual things, in the supernatural, and so forth.
Horrible things happen to them. Horrible things. Things that should not be asked of children.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a college dormitory, college student gang story. It's beautiful.
It really is.
We've got really nice, one of the things I'm really excited about in this book is that it's very, very densely written. There is just a ton of character development, setting development, plot in the single issue. It's very...
And horrible creatures from beyond understanding.
It's compressed in a way that is pretty uncommon in comics right now, and I really enjoyed it.
And I really want to know what happens next.
Yeah.
Speaking
To
of
those poor children.
Speaking of what happens next, this week is the final issue of You Are Deadpool.
I don't know if you're reading You Are Deadpool.
Even if you don't really care about Deadpool, you care about You Are Deadpool.
It's all the best bits of Deadpool. So who's the team on this book?
So
Who
the team of
creates
this, it's Al Ewing is writing it, Salva Espen is drawing it, and Guru FX is doing the color. It is a role-playing game, choose-your-own-adventure Deadpool story with an inventory system and dice-based combat, and it's kind of more than that.
It is all the weird deep cuts. It is all of the bits of continuity madness that everybody but you forgot. They're all in there.
This has been a 5-issue weekly miniseries. This wraps it up in a glorious, glorious way, including rebooting the Marvel Universe. People always say, oh, isn't there a Marvel reboot coming out? No, Marvel has never rebooted. Marvel reboots in this issue. This one, right here, you'll see. And what it reboots as, I'm going to leave it for you to find out. It's great.
It's great.
I laughed a lot. Also this week, new book by David B. Maybe my favorite comics artist in the world. He's a French artist. He did a book about 10 years ago called Epileptic that on like Tuesdays and Thursdays of alternate weeks is my favorite graphic novel ever. And this is gorgeous. It is his adaptation from The Thousand Nights and a Night. It's the first time he's worked in color. It's obsessive and beautiful, and just like the way that letters and language turns into people and grows hands. It's just this fantastic, glorious thing that you can get lost in.
It's a lot. It's a lot visually on the page. The saturation of the color is really, really intense. It's a lot.
Hâsib and the Queen of Serpents.
Totally beautiful.
Totally beautiful. And finally, this...
Speaking of beautiful,
this amazing, gigantic... See how big it is? This is called LAAB. It is a newspaper anthology broadsheet thing. How would you describe it, Kate?
yeah, it's a culture and art annual called LAAB. It's edited by Ron Wimberley. And it is about blackness in science fiction and mythology. It looks like this on the inside. Hold with me.
This is basically recasting Sun Ra as Galactus.
And it also has lots and lots of long form interviews. Hold.
It's going to take a while to work one's way through, and it's really, really beautiful looking. I'm so glad this thing exists. Supposedly it's going to be coming out annually. I really hope so. It's going to be, a late spring highlight of years to come, I hope.
Yeah, so this, we got through backing on Kickstarter. You can definitely get it here. It is not cheap. It is $17 for this amazing, massive artwork. It is so worth it. And he also points out in the back that because it is giant newsprint sized, you can turn it into art on your walls, or with just a little bit of paste, turn it into art all over your city.
That is a fine idea. I like that idea.
We'll see you next week.